Hey copy nerds, Carlo here. Today I'm gonna talk about the writer's block. The fear of every writer or copywriter out there is I don't know what to write, I don't know what to do, because we think I'm gonna do the best copy ever, this copy is gonna sell so much, it's gonna increase my click rates, my sales, all these things, and we maybe put so much pressure in us that we don't know where to start. So we're there staring at the blank page thinking, what can I write? And this mostly happens when maybe we have a deadline, maybe we have too high of an expectation, or maybe we're too perfectionist. A really good thing, guys, about copywriting is that it's made from your computer. It's not face to face with your client, which means doesn't matter what you write first. Just write like a draft, write whatever it comes to your mind. It doesn't matter, even if you have like awful grammar, just write and write and write and write everything that you can about any idea that you have, and then tweak it out. That's the number one tip, guys. Like, if anything is gonna work for you from this video, is that one. Stop being so perfectionist and remember that you can always tweak things out. Most copies out there, you can even just split test them. Obviously, depending, if it's an email you can't, but if you can always change the headlines, change the things. So don't worry about it. It's not like a decision you're taking for the rest of your life and it's gonna ruin everything. So make a draft, whatever it comes out, don't worry about it. Another cool techniques, guys, that I really use is having a notes in my WhatsApp. Like, I make a WhatsApp group and then with someone, and then I kick him out, so I have a group for myself, so it's easy for me to access the notes, and I write there everything that comes to my mind, because this writer's block or this copywriting block comes when you're seated there and you're okay, now I need ideas, but it doesn't work like that. So better when you're walking, when you're doing something else, when you're in your life talking to people, doing stuff, you come up with ideas. Or maybe you're driving, you start coming up with ideas and ideas just kind of flow into you. So take your phone and type every note, every idea that you have, so in this way, every time that you want something, you want an idea, you have a huge list of ideas, you can read them out, and then you have something. Like with this video today, I thought like, what am I gonna do, what am I gonna share? And I just saw like I have a group with all these ideas, and I just saw like writer's block, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready, I don't have to do it. So in this case, when you're flowing, when you're de-stressed, when you're doing other things, you're typing good ideas. Another cool thing, guys, is that I like to do is to obsess with a topic. There's a thing that it's called a swipe file. So have a swipe file, have every headline you see that it's nice, every sales page, everything that you see, maybe billboards, maybe on products of other emails and stuff. Have a huge swipe file. A lot of copywriters use it. I can even give you access to mine and we can build one together. I have one that it's pretty big, so I'm gonna share it with you down below. Click down below if you want it. It's free, it's nothing. And the thing here, guys, is that I like to do is to read as much as I can until I feel like fatigue, like just obsess and read the most amount of things that you can about that topic. Like read 100 headlines, and then when you feel like overwhelmed, just go on a walk. Just leave everything, go take a walk, maybe do some yoga, drink a tea, drink a coffee, do something that it relaxes you, and then you come back, and I'm pretty sure that you're gonna have some ideas. But the doing a draft and having a swipe files are like the life hacks for any copywriter out there. Other thing that it really works, it's that you go on and call a friend. Just call a friend like, hey man, I'm just looking for ideas and and you start talking, and maybe stop even talking about that. Just talk like, hey, how is your mom? Or anything. Like, just talk about things and get your mind flowing, get your juices going, because that's the problem, guys. When you focus so much on I need an idea, you're kind of putting some barriers in your mind that it's keeping you away from actually having some ideas and connecting things. So when you're talking to someone, you start connecting other topics and other stuff, because creativity is just one thing. Creativity is connecting things that maybe they weren't meant to be together, and you make a new thing. But first you need information, right? The person that said let's put a ton, like tons of iron in the sea to make a boat, you see, like to make a huge boat, everyone told him like, yeah, you're crazy, and all of that stuff. But he first had to know about water, about iron, about materials, about all this stuff in order to come up with the idea of making a boat made of iron, right? All those inventions come from knowing things. So obsess yourself, get as much information as you can, and then give some space to the brain, and then it comes out. Another one, obvious, really famous, coffee or tea. It makes you like change your state. Basically, you need to change your state. Maybe go do some hard work exercise. If you have like a boxing bag, go and hit the bag. Do anything that changes your environment. Also, another good tip is go anywhere else. Maybe you always work in the same place, go to a different place, go to a different coffee shop, go to a different place, and you can get inspired and get like this. And the last one that I always talk about is use some formulas. Like the golden circle technique, it kept me from not having ideas, because I always thought like, okay, I need to know first, why am I doing this? What is the purpose of this copy? Then how is the copy gonna achieve this? And then what? What is the product? What is the offer? So if I always think like, why am I doing this? What is the purpose of this exact copy? I can get a lot of ideas. And the other one, the AIDA one, like about attention, interest, desire, and action. So in this way, you kind of have like a guide that it's guiding you through the good path, so you can be more relaxed. You can relax your mind and be like, okay, I know if I follow this formula, like this AIDA formula, I'm gonna get a good copy, so I don't have to mind about all those factors. You need to stop the most amount of factors as possible. Also, if you have your cell phone, turn it off, turn everything off, turn even your Wi-Fi off, only have like a word page and just start writing out. So that's the tip for today, guys. If you want to see more of these free videos in the future, subscribe down below, and thanks for watching. Peace.